Here we go.
And the Pacers start off with the ball. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Gary Trent is out there with Porter. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Turner in at the 5 down low. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And with their offensive firepower, have the Pacers, Clark, maxed out at that end of the floor?
There's still a lot of room for this team to grow offensively, Kevin. A low rate of free throws is something they can improve on. And a relatively low rate of threes and offensive boards, those are areas that can get better. I think there's another level they have to reach yet.
Now here's Giannis. Porter with the screen for Giannis. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
Mathurin against Trent. Mathurin passes to Siakam. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And he stays with it. 5 on the clock. Goes back up. Here's Siakam. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Trent outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
He's off on the first. Clark, what in the world is left for Giannis to accomplish at this point?
You know, Kevin, I don't know, quite honestly. I mean, perhaps more championships or MVPs. He's really done it all. Maybe a scoring title. But whatever he does from this point on, it's only going to add to what's been a Hall of Fame career.
Second free throw, no good. Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that Giannis. I love the Greek Freak, but I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say Giannis. I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem.
Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Siakam against Antetokounmpo. Here's Nembhard. A floater, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. Clark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname Indiana Pacers, and they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Nembhard. To the wing on the left. 6 to shoot. Indiana moving it around. Here's Mathurin. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
Now here's Turner. Trent finds Giannis. Back to Trent. Now here's Kuzma. Neesmith covering. Kick out to Giannis. Back to Kuzma. It's Trent on the wing. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. And Mathurin has got the ball here for Indiana. Shots good by Siakam.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Turner with a screen on Siakam. Here's Antetokounmpo. Back to Trent. It's stolen by Mathurin. Nembhard trying to free himself up. And it's Mathurin missing. Bucks trail by 5. And here's Giannis. He's got 6. Drops in the tray.
Antetokounmpo is a player who does a little bit of everything and all of it really well. Check out that pass.
Now it's ended down to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Rick Carlisle.
I asked him what his team needed to do in order to contain Giannis Antetokounmpo. Coach told me we have to make sure to communicate and help out on defense, specifically clogging up and taking away lanes to the rim. That's how he can really hurt you. Of course, it'll be an all-hands-on-deck tonight approach, trying to stop the Greek Freak. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Antetokounmpo following the score by Indiana. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. So it'll be Giannis Antetokounmpo shooting. It's going to be on Siakam. After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam Clark has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor or in the half-court sets, he's a guy you can count on delivering when you give him the ball in those situations. His offense never takes a night off.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Here's Nemhard. Pass to Toppin. Back to Nemhard. Porter pulls it in. The Bucks trail. Kuzma, right side. Can't connect from short range.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Now, here's Kuzma. Scoreless thus far. From deep, Antetokounmpo. And the Bucks miss again. Pacers leading by 3. Here's Nesmith. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Porter finds Giannis. Porter with it. Giannis inside. Toppin's there. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Can't let Antetokounmpo get deep positioning like that, because this is what happens.
Pass to Mathurin. And it's sent back by Turner. Outside Porter. Mathurin against Trent. And here is Turner. Kuzma outside. Clock at 6. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Look at Kuzma getting jiggy with the dribble move right there, shaking off the defender and getting his shot up. That is sweet.
Nemhard with it, guarded by Porter. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Inside, here's Mathurin, and that one is hammered home.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Outside Turner. Trent with the wide open look. The shot goes down, and it gets this game back to even. Trent's got 6.
Good intelligent basketball on the part of Turner there. Assists like that will make the defense think twice about how they're going to defend him.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Nesmith. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Anthony's checked in. McConnell against Turner. Pass to Toppin. Now Nemhard. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Anthony can't hit. Indiana's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. McConnell passes to Toppin. Antetokounmpo with the steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's the floater. And there's a nice layup by Kuzma. Kuzma's got his second bucket of the night.
You got to keep Kuzma in front of you, especially in transition. Once he gets behind you, it's done.
To the paint. Jackson against Turner. Jackson passes to Mathurin. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Milwaukee in the lead. Kuzma kicks to Anthony. Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Giannis has added the mid-range game to his arsenal, and he's very effective from there.
McConnell scanning the floor. Jackson a screen on Kuzma. Pass to Nembhard. Can they get it? Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Anthony. Back to Giannis. Outside Anthony. Giannis inside. He's covered by McConnell. It's Porter outside. They grab. Oh!
How about using that 7'3" wingspan of his to gobble up offensive boards? Antetokounmpo making it happen on the glass.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Ruff's jacked in, and Aaron Nesmith subbed in for Benedict Mathurin. Prince is checked in for Milwaukee. Trent comes in for Kevin Porter. And that one misses.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with. A beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him. An attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Clark, when you think of siblings who have played in the NBA, the Lopez brothers, and now the Toppin brothers come to mind.
Can only imagine how cool a feeling that is to be able to play in the NBA with your brother. It's a dream come true for anybody to get to the highest level of pro basketball. And then to have a couple of players from the same family doing it together? Come on, man. Doesn't get any better than that.
Now McConnell. After Taurean Prince's three-pointer that didn't go. Back to McConnell. Shot clock at 6. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Cole Anthony. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Milwaukee?
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me. Not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
The first one falls. The Pacers making a switch here. Shepard's checked in. Bobby Portis is checked in for the Bucks. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And the Bucks with possession. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's Anthony. Toppin pulls it in. Pacers trail by 3. Down low. Here's Huff. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Now here's Prince. Still without a basket. Pass to Anthony. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
Yeah, you know, Anthony has this in his bag. He's practiced these mid-range looks. You can tell.
McConnell against Anthony. McConnell passes to Toppin. Here's Shepard. Now, here's McConnell. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Huff can't tie it up as that one misses. Bucks leading by 3. The drive. Oh!
My goodness. And how about the power of Antetokounmpo? Dynamite whenever he takes it to the rim.
Anthony against McConnell. Pass to Toppin. Off target from three-point range. There's the lob into the Kumbo. Prince kicks to Trent. Over Shepherd. Trent can't hit.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. We've got Green. Taurean Prince is out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Cole Anthony. And it's Trent in at the two-guard spot. Prince misses.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Shepherd, the pass to Huff. Over Anthony. A nice shot by Huff. Huff's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Pacers.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway, take the shot that's available.
Now, here's Portis. He has yet to score, but there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting. Greg, what's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, you know, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
First free throw is good.
A most valuable role player on this team. Portis' ability to stretch the floor with his shooting, huge.
And Portis drains both of them.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. And McConnell gets it to go. Now Anthony. Prince with a screen on McConnell. Prince outside. From outside, off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Prince. And it's Trent in the corner. Anthony taking his time here. Back to Trent. 6 on the shot clock. Off target with his 3. Pacers trail by 3. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. McConnell passes to Nesmith. Over Trent. Nesmith can't get it to go.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
Deep 2 from Anthony. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Shepard. McConnell against Anthony. Toppin sets a screen for McConnell. Over Anthony. Green with the rebound. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Leading by 5. Anthony on the wing. He's covered by McConnell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Cole Anthony is some kind of scorer when he gets hot.
Yeah, he's really special when he gets it going. He can beat you by himself. That's how good he is. He's a little mercurial, up and down, volatile a bit. But I tell you what, I like what he gives you when he's playing at his best.
That free throw good from Anthony.
You got to respect Cole Anthony's workmanlike approach to the game. He's out there to do his job and get results and not focused on putting on a big show.
The Pacers making a switch here. Walker's checked in. Both good from the line that time. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Anthony against McConnell. Pass to Walker. Prince with the defensive effort. Bucks leading by 7. To the inside. Here's Portis. And Portis throws it down.
The slam from Portis, impressive. Using that size around the rack.
Shepard with the ball. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Walker a screen on Trent. Here's Shepard. Sinks that one from the post.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Trent outside. Here's Prince. That's short off the rim.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Isaiah Jackson comes in for Nesmith, and it's Pascal Siakam in for Walker. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now, here's McConnell. Over in the corner, Shepard. Clock at 6. Toppin sets a screen for Siakam. Beyond the arc. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Kuzma outside. And the rejection by Jackson. Siakam kicks to McConnell. Back to Siakam. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Antetokounmpo finds Kuzma. To the middle, here's Portis, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Portis has got 6 here in this quarter.
And you can just see how confident Portis is inside. I mean, very comfortable there. Feels like he can score whenever he wants to.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report.
Boy, excellent roll and finish by Prince. Competes hard, he's tough. Boy, he scratches a lot of boxes you want scratched from a 3-and-D wing guy.
High post, Jackson. Siakam outside. Tapping a screen on Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. A 3-ball. Rebounded by Anthony. Bucks leading by 6. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Fighting to the finish. Cole Anthony gets his and then some.
The Bucks have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight. Indiana making some changes. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Choppin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for Shepard. Milwaukee also making some changes. Turner comes in for Portis. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Prince. Pacers trail by 9. Here's McConnell. Pass to Siakam. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Prince is checked in for Cole Anthony. He's off on the second. Jackson misses.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Pacers trail by 8. Here's Nembhard. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Beyond his wingspan, Giannis's timing is what makes him a special shot blocker.
Kuzma outside. Pass to Turner. Outside, Porter takes a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. Turner's got 3 assists now in this one. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Mathurin. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Giannis outside. Kicks it out to Prince. Here's Antetokounmpo. Pacers with the rebound. Mathurin with the ball. He has 6. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Pretty easy to get excited about Benedict Mathurin's potential. He's got a high motor and a terrific set of athletic skills and the ability to knock it down.
Free throw good, Mathurin. Nesmith, he's checked in for Indiana. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Trent's checked in for Prince. Mathurin hits them both. Here's Antetokounmpo. 17 points in the game. Kuzma outside. Back to Giannis. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Trent, that's a two-pointer. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Siakam's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Strong defensive instincts on full display that time from Turner. He knows exactly when to go after those steals.
Back to Mathurin. Pass to Siakam. It's Nembhard on the wing, guarded by Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock, and the Pacers can't get it to go. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. And Kuzma slams it in.
Boy, he makes it look so easy, doesn't he? Rising off the ground like that. Kuzma takes a lot of pride, not only in finishing with finesse, but power, too.
Now, here's Siakam. He's got 9. He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
He struggled mightily at the free throw line in their last game.
Yeah, it wasn't his best performance at all from the stripe. He's got to put it behind him, and I know he'd like to immediate.
Free throw good, Siakam. Siakam hits them both. And so it's Milwaukee with it. And here's Giannis, who's got 19. Oh, Antetokounmpo! Explosive on the drive.
And, you know, Giannis gets to the basket in a nanosecond. He feels like nobody can stop it.
Mathurin against Trent. Here's Nembhard. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. .151 left to play here in the half. Siakam inside. Giannis is there.
And, you know, Antetokounmpo is really a master at getting a hand up in the face of shooters. Excellent at contesting the shots and really distracts guys when they get into their shooting rhythm.
Down low, inside. Giannis drops it in.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Pass to Siakam. Here's Nembhard, guarded by Porter. Shot clock at 6. Jackson a screen on Porter. To the paint. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. 6 points for Isaiah Jackson.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Porter passes to Turner. There's a screen by Porter. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. And the 3 off target. Down low. Here's Mathurin. Good work defensively by Trent. Bucks leading by 13. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Giannis outside. Floats it up. There's Giannis taking flight.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Here's Nembhard, guarded by Porter.